Hard work and dedication have helped FIU's Eddie Silva emerge as one of the NCAA's brightest stars. At the age of 22, the second baseman is considered one of the best hitters in Division I baseball. But it didn't always come easy for Eddie. With just 4 home runs in his first 3 collegiate seasons, he struggled to find his stride. But luckily for FIU's star athlete, he had a little help along the way from his coaches and teammates. So what does head coach Merv Melendez think of Silva's development?
I think when the player goes through a development, phase, which he has, is a lot of it is internal, and we often say we can teach players how to change their approach, how to play, how to change their mechanics, and I think our hitting coach has done a phenomenal job with him. That's been Jared has done a really good job with Eddie.
With 16 home runs in 41 regular season games, Eddie nearly quadrupled his home run output from his previous 3 collegiate seasons combined. What does this kind of play do for a player's confidence?
For him, first we got to finish up the season. If you end up the season on a high note, I think your confidence level is gonna skyrocket next year. But him finishing up, putting a stamp basically to his season in the postseason play will be big for him. Because not only are you able to do it in the regular season, but you've been able to carry that through the postseason play, which kind of solidifies what he's been able to do, and will work towards his confidence level next year. But of course, every single year, every single moment is different. And a lot of it will have to do with his preparation throughout the summer as well.
Eddie was nominated Collegiate Baseball's Player of the Week, as well as Conference USA's Hitter of the Week. And just last week, Eddie was nominated for Conference USA's prestigious Player of the Year award. He finished the season 4th in the nation in home runs per game and 13th in slugging percentage. But no one saw this coming for Eddie, not even head coach Melendez. So what were Melendez's expectations?
Well, our expectations were not as high as 15 home runs. We're not as high as leading the conference in home runs, just beating in the top in slugging percentage and RBIs. We wanted him to have a better experience and a better career and a better year than he's had in the past, whether that was going to be 5 home runs, 10 home runs with a 320 batting average. We didn't know what that was, but we wanted him to improve as a player, to improve for his future in baseball, because we do believe that he does have a future in baseball. He could play professional baseball in the near future. So we wanted him to be better for those reasons. And, of course, on the back end, that's going to help the team win. And we know that, this is all about winning. We get it, but the better he is, the better this team is going to be eventually.
To say that Silva had a bounce-back year would be an understatement. He achieved something not many before him have. But what changed in Eddie? Coach Melendez weighs in.
I think his desire, his will, his energy level, his passion. When you see him hit a home run, how he runs around the bases tells you who he really is, how excited he gets. He is now locked in. And when we talk about locked in, I don't think that he sees anything. It's like a horse when they put the blinders on the side and he doesn't see the horse on the other side. He can care less who's pitching. He can care less who's on defense. He can care less who he's playing against. He sees the bottom line, and he sees what he's going to do, what he wants to do. And the situation that he's in right now is a phenomenal situation, and I don't want him to get the blinders off. I want him to keep them on and to concentrate on the end of the season as well.